There you are. You're
Oh,
there.
she is?
Yep.
I don't get her.
Can't hear her yet, but I can see her.
There she
She's on
is.
mute. You're on mute.
Oh boy. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, it keeps telling me my bandwidth is low.
Uh-oh.
So if we lose you again, just kind of do your own practice and I'll log back in. I don't know why it's doing that this morning.
Mhm.
I don't know. All right. Anyways, here we go. Let's do this. I'm gonna hit mute so it'll mute all. Yes. And now we can begin. Sit tall in your chair, spread out your fingers, spread out your toes. Play a little piano, wiggling your fingers. And then take your hands and interlace them. Bring your heel of your palms together and just draw some kind of weird circles, spin them around. Just feel out your wrist. One thing that is important that we take care of the different joints, and because the wrist have a lot of little bones in there, just moving them around. Good. Now, undo the heels of your hand, flip your palms over and stretch out. Well, bring your shoulder blades apart from one another. Lift your head up. Now raise your arms up over your head. You can keep them interlaced or not. And now lean to the right. Come back through center and lean to the left. And center. Lower your arms all the way down to your outer shins. And you can keep your head up or you can look down, starting with just feeling into the backs of your ribs, the back side of your spine. Take a big breath here. Exhale here, fold just a little deeper. Take another big breath here. And fold a little more. One more big breath. Exhale it out. Press into the feet. Reach your arms out and back up to the sky. Good morning stretch. Inhale, lift your feet off the ground. See if you can bring your toes, point them up to the ceiling or the sky. Exhale, lower your arms, lower your feet. Let's do that. And we're going to do a couple of these reaching up with arms and feet. Inhale, arms come up, feet come up. Press out through the soles of your feet. Exhale, lower your arms. Inhale. It helps if you sit to the back of your chair. Exhale. Inhale. Big stretch. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale, big stretch. Spread out your fingers. See if you can spread apart your toes. One more of these. Inhale. Exhale. Arms come down, feet come down, relax. Take your right hand to your collarbone and just kind of press into it without hurting yourself. Lift your head up, stretching out the front of your throat. Then gently lean your head towards the right side and you'll feel the muscles in the front of your neck start to stretch out. Maybe you feel it in the side of your cheek or behind your ear. Lift your head up. We're going to switch hands. Take your left hand to your your collarbone, your clavicle. Lift your head up nice and tall and lean your head slightly to the left, opening up the right front side of your throat. Just see if you can find a little stretch here. Again, maybe feeling it on the sides of your cheeks, or around your ears, jawline. And now release your left hand from your chest. We're going to do some cats and cows with our hands sliding on our legs. Tuck your chin in, round your back, hunch your shoulders forward. And then inhale, roll the shoulders back, press your heart forward. So we're moving nice and slow just to kind of get the spine warmed up. Inhale is the cow pose. Exhale is the cat pose, the rounding. See if you can breathe and move at your own pace, rolling the shoulders back, bringing the shoulders forward, sliding your hands on your legs. You can practice in some of these poses. It's really good to try that ujjayi breath, which is contracting, constricting your throat, making the breath slower just by breathing in and out of your nose. We'll do two more. And then we'll pause here in our cat pose. Bring your shoulders up and your head down. And maybe just notice how your backside feels. Now inhale, reach your arms up, straighten your back. This time, cactus your arms. So bringing the arms into this movement. So the elbows should go back behind you if you can. Bring them down a little lower towards your ribs. Lift the crown of your head up. And now reach your arms back up, straight spine. Exhale, hands back to your knees. Look down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Cactus the arms, elbows into his ribs, head comes up. Squeeze in the shoulder blades behind you. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to your knees, chin tucks in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus your arms. Good morning. Let your soul shine, your heart beam upwards. Inhale, stretch back up to the sky. Exhale, hands to your knees. One more round. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus your arms, lift your chest. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to your knees. Look down, slide your hands down the front of your shins this time. You might want your knees a little further apart so your belly has a place to go. And once you get here, see if you can look forward, making your back flat and parallel to the floor as close as possible for you today. So keeping your head slightly up, reach your right arm out as if you're trying to touch something in front of you. Ooh, the hips, I feel it in my hips today. Your right hand comes back to your right shin. Left arm reaches out in front of you. Ooh, left hand comes down. Now reach both arms out, press both feet down and use your core, lift yourself back up. Exhale the hands down. Ooh. Take your arms out to the side this time. We're going to cross your right arm underneath your left. Give yourself a hold on your shoulders and draw some circles with your elbows. And notice how your front body is working here. Your back side is working here. And your feet are anchoring you down. So even if your circles don't look like circles, that's okay. You're moving your spine. You're moving your transverse abdominis muscles in your belly. You're opening the shoulder blades. Notice if you're going clockwise or counterclockwise. All right, so I notice I'm going clockwise, so I'm going to remember that. Come back up to center. Sit tall. Bring your arms out and take them down. Inhale the arms back out. This time my left arm's going to go on the bottom, right arm's going to go on top. Hold your shoulders, lift your head up. And now you're going to go the other way. So arms come around in a circle-like motion. Keep breathing. Take another circle around. And you come back through center, lift your head up, reach your arms out, and then float them down by your side. Press your feet into the ground, lift your right arm up, look over your left shoulder. Lower your right arm, look forward. Lift your left arm up, look over your right shoulder. And lower your left arm, look forward. Right arm goes up, look to the left. Right arm comes down, look forward. Left arm goes up, look to the right. Look center, left hand comes down. Right arm goes up, look over your left. Look center, lower your right arm. Inhale, left arm up, look to the right. Exhale, left arm down, stay here. Bring both shoulders up, back, down, and forward. Shoulder rolls, shoulder shrugs. Diane, I love that you're standing doing this. That is always an option. You can stand. That's perfect. All of these postures you can modify to make it fit your needs. And that seems to be the best. Whatever you need today, you do. All right, now we're going to sweep both arms up to the sky. Reach up, spread your fingers apart, reach back, heart forward. Exhale, hands to your knees or your shins. Look down. And then inhale, both arms up. Exhale, hands down by your side. Let's try this again. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, touch your knees or your shins. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, arms come down by your waist. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, arms down. One more round of this one. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to your legs. Inhale up. Exhale, hands come down. Now we're going to make a V with our arms, or upside down V. So we're going to start by coming through center. Inhale, both arms up. And then wave your hands to the right, outside of the right leg. And then inhale back up. Exhale, wave your hands to the outside of your left leg. And up. So we're just kind of waving our body, reaching. My hands do not reach the floor. That's okay. Just kind of swaying from one side of our body. Take your time. And the other side, if it helps, bring your feet closer together. If it doesn't help, bring them further apart. The inhale is the way up. The exhale is the way down. Let's do one more on each side. And then hands to your lap, to your side. Close your eyes, catch your breath. Find your balance, find your stillness. Notice what movement feels like. What experience did you just have internally? Maybe your heart starts to pump a little more. Your breathing patterns changed. All things are normal when you move. All right. Now we're going to come into moving our hips. So lift your right knee up and draw circles. You can also do this in tabletop pose, where you're just lifting your knee out and circling it. You could hold on to the knee or not hold on to it, totally up to you. And I'll circle the other way. Sometimes the other direction feels a little harder. And then we'll slowly bring that foot back down. And we'll try the left side. Left foot comes off of the ground, knee circles. And circle the other direction, both sides. And then set your left foot down. Widen out your stance so you've got a wider than hip distance here. Inhale your arms up. And then exhale, we're going to go straight down. Hands reach for the floor or touch the floor if you've got long arms. Press into your feet, reach your arms back up. Now we're going to go to the right knee. Turn to the right side. Hands frame the right knee. Look down. Inhale, reach up. Now we're going to turn to the left knee. Bring both hands on either side of your left leg. Inhale your arms up. Exhale your arms back down to your lap. So it's middle, right, left, and then back through middle. So start here. Inhale both arms up through the center. Exhale. Hands come to the either side of the right leg. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down, reach to the floor. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down to your lap. Relax the shoulders. One more round of these. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach down. Inhale, reach up to the right, over the right leg. Inhale to the left. Inhale up. Exhale, reach to the floor in the middle. Inhale up. Exhale, arms down. Sit to the back of your chair and lift both legs, circle out your ankles. Ooh, mine are popping today. All right, now bring your feet together and we're gonna paddle, like as if you're swimming. This is like a Pilates move, but it takes a lot of effort to paddle your feet like that. So if it's too much for you, don't do it, or do it slower. I think it's harder. But just paddle out your feet, see if you can feel a little bit of warmth in your legs. I don't think you can do this one standing. You probably back in your chair. All right, slow down, slow it down, slow it down. Okay, lower both feet to the ground, bring your knees together, give them a nice squeeze in, and then exhale, let the knees roll out, come onto the edges of your feet. And we'll do that again. Inhale, squeeze in, lower abdominals, hug in, pelvic floor lifts. Exhale, roll your knees out away from one another. Inhale, squeeze in your abdominal muscles. Exhale, roll your knees out. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale, squeeze your abdominal muscles. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Good job. Stamp out your feet. So lift one foot up and just kind of bang on the floor. Waken up the soles of your feet. Feel a little vibration in your legs. Good. Slow down your march. And then come to stillness. We're going to lean forward into our child's pose. Hands come to off of your legs, elbows come onto your thighs. And we'll take just a rest here. You can keep your head up like I am, opening the front of your throat, more like your cobra pose, or you can look down towards the floor, which stretches out the back of your neck. Let's take 3 conscious breaths here. Inhale through your nose. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more round. Inhale. Exhale. Lift yourself back up to neutral. And we're going to come into our Crescent Warrior. We haven't done this one in a while. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. So basically, we're going to bring the left leg behind you and the right knee forward. So it's going to look different in every person. I've got short legs, so I'm going to put a block here so that my right foot anchors down. Basically, your whole left leg, left cheek is hanging off the chair. Right hand's going to hang on to the back of the chair. If your chair has armrest, you're going to be more out to the side. You just have to modify so it fits the best you can. Now, option is to keep your hips in line, or you can start walking back your left toes. Try to get your left heel off the ground. If you can't, that's okay, but do the best you can. It does help if you get your right knee crease right up against the side of the chair. And then you may feel it here in your hip flexors. And just try to sit so you're angling, you're nice and tall. And just sitting like this, I already feel something. So if this is where you want to be for a moment, then stay there. If you need more, if you want more, we're going to take the left arm up and then add in this back bend here. Exhale, left arm down. We'll do it again. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, left arm down. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Now we're going to spin forward, but keep your right foot, right knee exactly where it is. Left foot is now going to face towards the center, forward, and try to get the whole sole of your left foot down. So again, if that means you're here in front or out to the side, doesn't matter. Try to just make sure you can keep your left knee straight and your left foot on the ground, wherever it's at. So this is our Warrior 2 stance. Shoulders start over hips, just to kind of keep yourself in alignment. And just check that. And then you can add in the arms. So we turn our arms out, or reach our arms out. Turn your head to your right fingertips. So this is Warrior 2. And now gently pull yourself towards the right. So now your shoulder is going towards your right knee. Turn your right palm up. Reverse it. Take your right hand over your head. Left hand to your left leg. You can look down, or you can try looking up towards your right palm. Again, that's a bigger neck stretch, so maybe you just want to start by looking down. Good. Now come back into our warrior arms to an extended side angle. You're going to put your right wrist on your right thigh. Left arm's going to reach up. And then if you want to go deeper, you can reach over your head. One strong line from your right hand to your left hand to your left foot. So you're reaching out, making the whole left side nice and long. And now we'll come back to Warrior 2. Reach forward, right palm goes up, peaceful warrior, reverse it. Back to center. Extended side angle. Warrior 2. Peaceful warrior. One more extended side angle. We'll move into this one. If you want, take your right hand off of your right leg and see if you can kind of turn so that your torso is opening up more. This one's a little more challenging. And then arms come back out. Lower your arms. And we'll step our feet back together in the center. Pause here, maybe shake out your feet, your ankles. I scoop my block to the other side of my chair. Do you ever need yoga blocks? You can find them everywhere. I see them all the time at Tuesday morning or Target or Five Below, and they're cheap and they're very handy. All right, so now we're going to go into the Crescent Warrior onto the left side. So your left knee crease is going to come to the edge of the left side of your chair. You're going to hang your right leg off and then decide where you want your right foot to be. And again, it doesn't really matter as long as you feel what you want at your desire, stretch that you want. So we'll start by just making sure hips are turning towards the left, facing the left knee. Our right arm is going to reach up, so you can stay here or add in the arms. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, slowly return the right hand down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale, reach up, reach back if you can. And lower. Turn forward, anchor down your right foot. And sit comfortably in your chair, whatever that is for you. Start with your shoulders over your hips to begin. Take your arms out, level them off. Look to your left hand, reach it to the left side, turn your left palm up, reverse it, pull back your left arm over your head. Right hand touches your right leg. And back out to warrior two. Extended side angle. Your left wrist, left arm touches your left leg. Right arm reaches up or over your head, depending on which one feels better to you. And then we reverse back to warrior two and peaceful warrior. We breathe and move a couple times on these. Last one here. You can hover your left arm off of your left leg and back out. Lower your arms. Step your feet together. Sit to the back of your chair, hands on your lap, and close your eyes. Breathe. All right, we're going to open our eyes when you're ready and come to the back side of your chair for our standing part. We practice this on the chair. If you'd rather stay in the chair, you can stay back in the chair or rest. So always options. And we're going to just start by putting our feet underneath our hips and draw your shoulders back. So you're standing nice and tall. I'm sorry, I'm cutting my head off. That's okay. You know where my feet are, and that's what I really want you to remember. Now we're going to just step back with your right foot. Keep your right heel off of the ground. So you're on your toes. Now see if you can bend into your left knee. If that's not enough, scoot your right leg back a little further, coming more into that Crescent Warrior. These are little lunges. Left knee bends, right leg goes down. Your knee comes forward, so your knee goes over your toes if possible. And our knees bend. They bend when we're going upstairs. They bend getting in and out of cars. They bend when we're doing yard work. So we want to just kind of make sure that we're doing it in a way that feels okay and is stable. Good. And we're going to bend one more time into your left knee. Hold onto the chair with both hands. See if you can lift off your right leg. You're balancing on the left foot. Good. Now touch back down your right toes. We're in a Crescent Warrior again. Bend your left knee. Bring your shoulders back. See if you can bring one hand or two hands in a balance. Woo! Feel it right here. Take your hands back to the chair. Step your right foot in. Relax your shoulders. Stand nice and tall. Practicing good posture. Breathe in through your nose. One more round. Breathe in. Exhale it out. Hands back to the chair. This time we're going to step back your left foot, left toes tuck under, left heel is up. You can scoot it back if you need to, like I have to scoot mine back. And then we're going to do a little of those lunges, just bending into the right knee. Left leg kind of follows. Whew, these are so hard for me today. Hamstrings. All right. One more here. All right, bend into your right knee. Lean forward, see if you can lift your left foot off of the ground as you lean into, like your back goes straight. And then bend back into your right foot, touch your left toes down. Anchor your feet, so feel your feet solid. And then see if you can bring your shoulders back. See if you can take your arms, maybe one, maybe two. Yes, you can. There you go. Hands back to the chair. Step your left foot in. Shake it out if you need to. And then come back to relaxing, arms down by your side. Head is up. Let me breathe. Good. Now we're going to take our right foot, bend your right knee, bring it behind you, and then tap your right knee behind your left knee. So you're just going to bring your right knee back behind your left knee, and then come into a little squat. And then bring it back beside one another. So you're just going to kind of cross your knees and back. So bending of both knees here. One more. Crisscross. And bring your right foot down. Left side, left foot goes behind you. Tap your knee, your left knee behind your right knee, or close as you can, knees back together. You're getting it. One more. Tap your knees. And then lower your left foot. And now we're going to act like we're meeting the queen and come into a full curtsy. So bend your right knee behind you. Take it across. So it's going to go to the outside. And then bend both knees. And if you want, you can take your hands off the chair. And then bring your right foot back to meet your left. Let's try the left side. Left foot bends behind you, crisscross it over to the right side, bend, squat down. Ooh, glutes, and then come back. So again, your options are to come out like you're doing your little curtsy. And there's a little balance involved in this. One more on each side. And back through center. Catch your breath. Stand tall. We'll hold onto the chair. Walk it back to your downward facing dog for your nice full body stretch here. Push your hips back. Soften your knees. And if you want, sway your hips like you're wagging your tail. We'll stay here and explore for just a few more seconds. Now, as you come up, bend your knees, lift your head up through your arms, step your right foot forward, bend into your right knee, and then step forward with your left foot. Bring both arms up, stretch up to the sky. Exhale your hands down by your side. Come up onto both tippy toes, hold onto the chair, lift your heels off the ground. Lower your heels, bend both knees, coming into a squat. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, lower your heels, bend your knee. Inhale, straight legs. heels off the ground. Exhale, press into the floor. Lower your hips. One more round. Inhale. Exhale, squat, squat, squat. How low can you go today? Woo! And then straighten your legs, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale your hands down by your side. We haven't done tree pose in a while, so let's practice this one. We'll turn to the side so you can see me. Step your right foot out to the right side, point your right big toe down, and then bend your knee, lifting it, the foot off of the ground. Place your right foot somewhere on your left leg. You can even have your right big toe on the floor with your heel of your foot on your left ankle. And you can explore maybe making different shapes with your arms, with your hands out, focusing on one pointed thing in front of you, one thing in front of you. Just focus your gaze there. Try to breathe here. Wobbling is good for your ankles. It helps them build strength. Then we'll shake it out. Feet back together or close together. And then step out with your left foot. Bend your left knee, lift your foot off the ground, and then place your left sole of your foot somewhere on your right leg. Stand as tall as you can be. Press into your right foot. Keep breathing smoothly. Try to rotate your left knee out instead of coming forward. Very nice. And release your foot. Shake it out. Now we're going to come into a wide squat. So you can stand holding onto the chair. I'm just going to turn this way so you can see what my feet are doing. I'm going to turn my toes out. And then we're just going to drop down. And then straighten the knees, come back up. And straighten. One more. Bend here. And straighten. Now turn your toes back forward. Hands to your hips, hula hoop around. Big, small, whatever you need. And circle the other way. Now back through center, take your arms out. Reach your arms up. And let it go. Hands come down by your side. Step your feet together. You need to grab a sip of water, anything, and then we'll move back to our chairs. Sit nice and tall, knees about hip distance apart. If you take your two fists and put them in between, that's good. You're going to come into a bit of a twist here. So now take your arms out to the side. Take your right hand to your left knee, left hand to the back of the chair or your back, and just turn to the left. Back through center. And we'll switch sides. Left hand to right knee, right hand behind you. Turn to the right. Both arms back out. Twist to the left again. In center. Twist to the right. In center. Oh, one more. This feels so good to me. Twist to the left. In center. Twist to the right. In center. Lower your arms. One more little sun salutation and we'll go into meditation. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, hands to your shins. Reach down towards your feet. Inhale, slide your hands up, lift your head up, roll your shoulders back. Open the front of your throat. Exhale, slide down, chin tucks in. And reach your arms up. Exhale, the hands come down. Lift both feet off the ground, point and flex your feet again. Circle your feet. And then reach your arms up as you lower your feet. Big stretch behind you. Lean to the back of your chair. Don't fall out of your chair. And then exhale, slump into your chair. Maybe bring your hips forward so that your back is resting on the chair. Or if you like to move to the floor, you can do that. Or if you want to put your feet up on something, if you had ottoman nearby. I always think it's nice to put your feet up. And we'll take the next few minutes to kind of let that practice settle in your body, to absorb the hard work you just did. Some say this is the hardest part of practice, is sitting still at the end. I don't think it's the hardest part. But I do think it takes a little bit of concentration and getting used to. So we'll start by just noticing whatever points of connection your body has to the ground. Can you feel your sit bones? Can you feel your back? What is your body being supported by? Try to close your eyes if you can. If you don't want to close your eyes, make a soft focus where your eyes are just barely open. As you breathe in, fill up your chest. As you exhale, let your muscles relax. Let your lips, your tongue, your eyes, your face. Start breathing slower. As we were talking this morning before class about rescue animals and dogs, I thought this might be a good story for us this morning. It's called All the Difference in the World. Every Sunday morning, I would take a light jog around the park near my home. There's a lake located on one corner of the park, and each time I jog by this lake, I see the same older woman sitting at the water's edge with a small metal cage sitting beside her. This past Sunday, my curiosity got the best of me, so I stopped jogging and walked over to her. As I got closer, I realized that there was a metal cage that was in fact a small trap. There were 3 little turtles, unharmed, slowly walking around the base of the trap. She had a 4th turtle in her lap, and she was carefully scrubbing it with a sponge. "Hello," I said. "I see you here every Sunday morning. And if you don't mind my nosiness, I'd love to know what you're doing to these turtles." The lady smiled and says, "I'm cleaning off their shells," she replied. Anything on a turtle's shell, like algae or scum, reduces the turtle's ability to absorb heat and impedes its ability to swim. It can also corrode and weaken the shell over time. Wow, that is really nice of you, I exclaimed. She went on. I spend a couple hours a week each Sunday morning relaxing here by this lake and helping these little guys out. It's my own strange way of making a difference in the world. I said to her, but don't you feel most freshwater turtles live their whole lives with algae and scum hanging from their shells? She replied, yep, sadly they do. I scratched my head and said, well, then why do you think your time is best spent here? I mean, I think your efforts are kind and all, but there are freshwater turtles living in lakes all around the world, and 99% of these turtles don't have kind people like you helping them clean off their shells. So no offense, but how exactly are you localizing your efforts here to truly make a difference? The woman giggled aloud. She then looked up at the turtle on her lap and she scrubbed off the last piece of little algae from its shell and said, well, sweetie, if this little guy could talk, he'd tell you I just made all the difference in his world. So the moral of the story is you can change the world, maybe not all at once, but one person, one animal, one good deed at a time. Wake up every morning pretending like you make a difference. And it does make a difference to that one person. Take a moment and think about your week ahead of you. Maybe there's something you do that seems trivial, but it does make a difference for one person, one animal, one thing. Maybe it's letting somebody in traffic. Maybe it's smiling at someone who needs a smile. Our small little efforts add up. And take 3 more conscious breaths here. And gently start to rock your head, move your body in a way that feels good. And stretch out your arms, your legs, like you're waking up for the day. Bring a smile to your face and your hands to your heart center. Hope you enjoyed your practice. Remember to be kind to others and to be kind to yourself. Namaste.